You don't ever want to put your fans in a position where they're questioning what you're doing. And right now, they have to be in the stand saying, why would we even do that? We're already behind you. You don't need us anymore. And this one, boy, an unsuccessful attempt, that could really change the momentum of this game in a hurry.
Brady now on first down. Gets it to his running back, Bernard. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard, as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. Here's Brady. He drops it off for Bernard. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Brady now on first down. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. T.J. Watt, the All-Pro, in there to take him down. Another try after the first down sack. Brady, and that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Wide open, Gronkowski. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Into the red zone, it's Brady. It's complete to Brown, right side. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Antonio Brown, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Extra point put through by Succop, and that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Returning from his end zone is Ray McLeod. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Roethlisberger. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Now the former 4th-round pick is Kalen Ballage. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Well, CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They go play action with Roethlisberger. Got an open man. It's Washington. That one good for 12 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They run it with Balaj. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
And Mike Tomlin going to roll up the sleeves here and say, let's go for it on 4th. They're going for it. This is Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Meanwhile, Brady's throw pulled in by Gronkowski. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Brady on target to Gronk. 1st down, Buccaneers. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. From the 45 on 2nd down. Brady throwing left side. He's got Gronk complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Ran a perfect defense in this situation. Would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now Brady. And he's got Gronkowski yet again. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Got a man, it's Brown. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Working with 2nd and 5 now. Now Brady again. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Now Brady. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And he's giving his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. Boswell's kick is good. And they take the lead here now, 10-7. So not the greatest of first halves for him, but a little ray of light here at the end. The late turnover becomes 3 points before the break.
Well, they certainly needed something positive to go their way. Maybe 3 points doesn't seem like a huge deal in the grand scheme of things, but at least it's something to build on as they head into the half.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So time for the 2nd half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. Returning from his end zone is Ray McLeod. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On 2nd and 2, Roethlisberger. They'll set up the screen to Balazs. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They'll run here with Balazs. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down to the 27-yard line. 70 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now it's Roethlisberger. This one into the hands of the running back, Balazs. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Kalen Balazs, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one good for 26 and a first down. To throw is Brady. Goes right side, complete to Gronk. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. Now Brady. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ahkello Witherspoon. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language.
Maybe taking it right down Broadway and into to the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Deontay Johnson, 40 yards. And the interception by the Steeler D leads to a touchdown. Boswell good with the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Oh, a little curl here. They're going to go for the onside kick up big. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Brady's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Throwing now is Brady. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Again, it's Brady. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Now Bernard. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. Touchdown! Antonio Brown. His 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Bucs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So what can Brady do here as he'll lead his guys up to go for 2. Brady will look to throw for it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
It's a squib kick fielded just inside the 20.
It takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Call that a very strong gain of 24. From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. Here's Roethlisberger to the right side to Eric Ebron. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. To throw here, Roethlisberger. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he will be brought down with a 1st and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. That one goes for 24 yards. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Here's a run with Balazs. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Kalen Balazs with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Steelers have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is up to 18 now. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play call.
And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
To put it mildly, look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down. Oh, Roethlisberger going to throw. Complete. It's Johnson. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Deontay Johnson, 40 yards. And the interception by the Steeler D leads to a touchdown. Extra point now by Boswell. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an outside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run it again with Fournette. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Fournette, a 1st down carry. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Now the Steelers use the 1st of their 3 timeouts. It's just their 1st. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll try the right side here with Fournette. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
50 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Defensively, you've got the nice lead here in the 4th quarter. You're saying, if they want to get a run of a little over 10 yards, that's okay.
I hear what you're doing there, and I think you're onto something. They've loosened up on defense, so don't get fooled by the nice runs you're getting now. You've got to get bigger plays, possibly think about throwing the football a bit more here.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. And that'll set them back 5. they can't even get a play off. Back 5 yards. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for first and goal. After the penalty, it's Fournette. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Second down and goal. Brady. He lost 4 there, and it's third down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Brady now to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picked